Lead boxing truth. So I just watched the episode of $1 million worth of game, and it highlighted Devin Haney, and it just talked about Devin Haney being one of the youngest, famous boxers slash richest, one of the richest boxers. His own boss at 25 years old. You know, some of these younger boxers are learning at an early age to be their own promoter because they learn from past generations that, that promoter is getting 20-30% of your earnings for something that he's not out there working hard for, dieting, dropping weight, and all those things. And, in the past we've seen fighters get done wrong, or fighters, not paying attention to their finances. What else is new? Devin Haney mentioned his top five, and he didn't have Gervonta Davis in there. And Wallow felt a certain way, as you can tell, he's a Gervonta Tank Davis fan. And then you also had Gilly, backing up Devin Haney, and then they also got to the point of Hall of Famer. And I have like mixed, feelings about that because I feel like Gervonta Davis has fought competition, probably not the competition that everybody would want him to fight because you're just talking about two fights. Well, actually, really one fight that he hasn't fought that people really want to see, and that's a Devin Haney fight. Because the Shakur Stevenson fight, let's be honest, Shakur is just, he's been recently moved up weight. He wasn't in that talk about fighting Gervonta to the last year or two. He's been in the talk. So, and Devin Haney out of his own mouth said that fight will happen. It's they just it's just gotta be on timing and stuff. It's gonna be one of the biggest fights in boxing history. So that's what Devin Haney says. So I believe when these numbers go pretty decent, and Devin Haney is doing a good job at going out there promoting the fight and doing his best to try to get out there and highlight the points that he's 25 years old and he has accomplished a lot, but he's not looking at he's still looking to do a lot more. And with the mindset he got, if you like him or don't like him, he'll be able to accomplish a lot because one thing he does do, he stays in shape. He stays in the gym. I know he's not the Terrence Crawford like that type of dedication, but he doesn't super balloon up, as far as I'm concerned. And we'll see how this weight does at 140, and we'll see how it does at 147 once he goes up to that weight. But with that being said, he also, I don't think, to me, in my opinion, he didn't take jabs at Jerome Boots Ennis, but in a sense, some people might feel he did because he was like, I don't know if it was Wallow or Gilly. It could have been Gilly, but I doubt it. But they said you and Boots have the best jab, and Devin chimed in and said, we know the jab I got because I've been fighting elite fighters. And he's, basically saying Boots hasn't fought the best of the best. And, to me, in my opinion, he hasn't had a chance or people turned down a lot of fights to fight him. But now when he's with the zone now, I believe he's going to get the fights that he wants. Not only the fights that he wants, the fights that are going to make sense and make money. Starting off with that Ric Flair dude. I don't know what the heck that dude's name is. Might be starting off with him. Or maybe even a Tio if, Devin Haney beats him or whatever, if they fight next. So, he got to show a good amount of his cars, and like how Floyd said in the past that all his cars are paid for, Devin Haney says he's got the same approach. All his vehicles are paid for. What's that saying is, I don't want no payments. I want my vehicles paid for. I want my titles.